Hello and welcome everyone to yet another Defrag demo review. My name is Crazy Al, of course. This is the Workup 370 Amur Run 1 Remastered, sponsored by Intel. Let's get a quick look at those results. As we can see, we've got a nice bunch of runs here from some lovely, beautiful people. Gamers all around, of course. Going to be starting off with the VQ3, as we always do. You might even say that it's the tradition. First up, we have Raven 56.2. Let's have it. This is a pretty cool map. It's a very old map as well. This is a remastered version, as is indicated by the name. I don't recall the exact year the original came out, but I know it's one of the, it's a very old map. So you're talking early 2000s probably. Nice little combo map. Rockets and plasma, obviously. Some pretty tricky plasma sections right here. You got a lot of curves to worry about. And wall bugs. But it's all good. And then a final rocket stack, which is pretty difficult, to be honest. The space, the falling time you have here is just enough in CPM, because rockets travel about 100, well, exactly 100 ups faster in CPM than VQ3. Very well played by Raven. Next up we have Tommy, 43.8. As I understand it, this map is mainly designed for VQ3, so that drop can be very tight when your rockets are going just that little bit faster. Nice, setting up the pre-fire. Good speed on the first plasma climb. Nice. Good angles here. Interesting turnarounds. Nice, that was a good way of handling that corner. And rocket jumping up here at the start will give you a little bit more room to work with. But obviously you trade in some time for that. There you go. Well played by Tommy. Next up we have Volcanoid, 38.3. Let's go. Show me what you got. Spacing on these pads as well at the start can be a little bit tricky. Good attempt at the pre-fire there, I'm not sure how much it actually helped. But Volcanoid gets up with ease. Nice, good plasma climb all the way around, plenty of speed coming in here. Oh, very good. Gets around the corner without touching down. And a solid 2x to get up. And there you have it. Well played. And an extra one. Ah, oh, demo ended. Very sad. Anyway, moving on. Next up, we got 34.8 from Pashka. 888. Biotrix Rocket 2. Pre-fire. There we go. Nice little flick. Very low to the ground as he come up there. Nice, solid plasma climb. Doesn't slow down. Really nice spacing. There's the 2x. Nice, and a little flat rocket at the end to push him over the finish line. Well played. Next up, another 34.3, this time from Compolymus. Shout out to Compolymus. Humble start. Lovely pre-fire. Loads of height, actually going to hit his head on the ceiling there. Gets right into the back of that jump pad, which is important. You don't want to be touching that jump pad right at the front. We'll talk a wee bit more about that in a minute. Nice little plasma hop to get over the gap. And all the way around the corner. Nice. Double pre-fire, or whatever you want to call it. Well played by Compolymus. Next up, 31.7 from Shihua. Shihua? I don't know how you say it, I'm sorry. Nice half beating at the beginning. Oh, double pre-fire, let's go. Yeah, you want to be at the back wall of that jump pad because there is a sort of curved ceiling at the top. So if you kind of hit that anywhere but the back, you'll basically just lose a bunch of momentum. Nice, again with the double. Barely needs that last rocket to get up. Nice run. Next up, we have a 38.7 by Haze. Let's go. Shout outs to the viewers in the chat, by the way. A double. Nice. Loads of lateral speed there at the top. Making this plasma climb look easy. Solid rockets at the end, look at that. Very well played by unnamed player, Haze. Next up we got our first sub 30, first of 4, 29.9 from Effect. Really good 2x. Solid angles. There's that plasma hop again. Shoutouts to the P-hop massive. Great rockets at the end. Well played. Alright, moving into top 3, we got 29.8 from Procky Pop. Nice snap zones here. Solid rocket ladder. Nice. Solid execution in that section. Look at the speed. 1100 off of that first plasma climb. And great rockets to finish off. Well played. Next up, in second place, we got Lightgy. Shoutouts to Lightgy and the Lightgy fan club. 29.6. Show me what you got. Similar style of strafe as the last run, and the rocket ladder. Like he knows plasma angles like the back of his hand. Oh, masterful spacing. Let's go. Solid rockets. Not much else to say there. Excellent run by Lightgy. Next up we have Step coming in just a little bit faster than Lightgy. 29.5. Let's go, Step. I think this is the same server as before. Yeah. There's Lightgy. Oh no, it's Pakistan, sorry. Oh, a little bit of a hiccup there on that curve, but nothing major.
You have taken the lead.
Solid ending. You have taken the lead. Very well played. Those top 3 runs were pretty much identical in terms of route. Just one, you know, just faster than the others. Very well played from our VQ3 gamers. We can see a replay on that. I want to see that second plasma corner, because it looked like he kind of messed up a little bit, but it didn't really seem to cause him any problems. That is a perfect rocket ladder. just want to check this curve here and what he does. I think he just turns a little. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Step's a much better player than me, so I'm gonna assume it was intentional. Excellent. Very well played by our VQ3 gamers. We do have a couple of VQ3 demos of the week. They are a little bit short, so we'll play them a couple of times, and obviously both from Zas, because Zas. Undead maps. Is that what it said? Undead, or is it RDF comp? I can't remember. Look at that rocket in there. See, very short and sweet sweet map. Yeah, Undead 01 and Undead 02. This is 01. So these pads obviously being slanted make it kind of hard to jump like that. And was that a ceiling bug? I need to check that again. But that rocket through that doorway is so like precise just because it's just got such a small window to shoot it in. You really need to make sure that your spacing is on point. Does he do a crouch? He doesn't, but man, it looks like that rocket just disappears. There's like no explosion for it. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, one more. It is very short. But yeah, such a short, tight window to get that rocket off through that doorway. Expertly done. Very well played. Next up, Undead 2, again from Zas 13.6. Another masterclass in rockets. Look at this. That final rocket, man, is so good. I love that. For the fans. I know you love it. A backwards strafing as well. Backwards wall strafing, was that? And then goes backwards off of this ramp. Doesn't go like up. Oh, and then the final rocket. I forgot about that one, to be honest. We'll see it again. Great stuff. What a map. What a player. Excellent demos from Zas once again. But now, moving into the CPM, we're going to start off with Raven once more. Hold on a minute. 4.5 minutes in CPM versus 56.2 in VQ3 Raven. Raven. Alright, we might fast forward a little bit through this. Apologies, Raven, but you know, it is 4.5 minutes. I reckon he probably played CPM first. Try again. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You can do it. It's really not an easy map, like the VQ3. Oh, nice, Raven! Wow. What? So there's like a little bit on the wall there that you can actually jump on, and Raven there using it masterfully to save his run. Let's go. Come on, Raven, you can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, that's absolutely calculated. Maybe struggling a lot with this. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so remember when I said this was the hard part of the map? This rocket stack, especially in CPM? You can see that Raven, he's already arrived here at 1 minute and 40 seconds. And there are still several minutes left. So, we're just gonna speed through this a little bit. But yeah, like I said, it's not really, it's a lot harder to do this in CPM, I think, than VQ3. due to the speed of the rockets, basically. It's a much, much tighter window with 1000 ups rockets. But yeah, Raven employing the technique of rocket jumping at the start, basically to give him a bit more of a grace period to shoot that rocket. Is he lagging as well? Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is an online demo. We're getting there. We are getting there. This is the one. This is the one. Let's go. Hell yeah, Raven. Alright, next up we got Phobos? Phobos? Is there a different name? Ah, Deku. I think. Yeah, Deku, let's go. Nice. Good angle. And all the way around without touching down. Let's go. Just barely making it up in the end. Well played. Next up we have Gimrock. 32.6. Oh, let's go. Yeah, so you'll see a couple of different strategies on this map. Nice, look how close he was to the ground there. And CPM for this map obviously doesn't play like VQ3 does at the beginning. The spacing as well on those pads, like I said, I think this map is mainly designed for VQ3. Obviously strafe jumping is much faster and CPM, so you can overshoot those pads really easily. Nice, well played. Next up, another 32.5 this time from Volcanoid. And is that? Yeah, that's a frame difference. Let's go. Yeah, so you'll see a lot of people probably do their first rocket off of the actual rocket platform. And of course we have the option of Teleporter Slick and Plasma Ground Boost in CPM that you don't get in VQ3. So maybe we'll see a little bit of that. Nice, well played. Next up we have Booster, a name I'm not familiar with, 32.2. Let's go. My first time. This map may have brought out some of the older Defragger players, because like I say, it is an old map. Oh, nice speed here at the start. There's that teleporter slick I was telling you about. Solid rocket climb right in the middle of the room. Well played. Oh no, look who it is. It's Crazy Al. 32.1. Honestly, I was really disappointed with myself in this run. I don't know why I submitted. I usually don't when I don't impress myself, basically. But yeah, spent a lot of time hanging around in the air. Right here. This room was the hardest for me. And then going over here, I found pretty difficult. Nice, let's go. Well played, Crazy Al. Next up, Effiop. Is there another name? No, never mind. 30.8. Let's go. Oh, he missed the armor. 2 HP. Let's go. Every time I missed that armor, I ended up killing myself, so hats off. Great angles here, loads of speed. And a double. 2x to get up. Nice. Very well played. Next up we have Effect. Once again, 30.6. Effect, I think. Yeah, I got a sub 30 in VQ3. And 30.6 in CPM. Let's go. See how he sort of he didn't strafe for a second there? Ah, that's unfortunate getting the step up. But yeah, controlling his strafe in the beginning because the spacing on those pads is a little awkward, like I said, on CPM. Great angle though, look at that. Nice. Excellent rockets at the end there, very well played. Next up, our first sub 30, 29.8 from Koshakov. Show me what you got. Nice. Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. Plus back rocket off the wall, straight into the plasma climb, doesn't touch the floor. Excellent speed here, all the way around. Doesn't do a 2x. Well, it does do a 2x, but not 2x pre-fire. Excellent run, very well played. Next up we have Immortal with a 29.0. dfcomps.ru. Interesting setup here. Loads of speed. Yeah, excellent. Excellent speed from this plasma. Very flat, look at that. Excellent run, that was very impressive. I'm impressed by that. All the way through, that run was great. Next up, 28.8 from Torno. Let's have it. Nice. Oh, look at that. That is fantastic. You see how low he was to the ground and the lateral speed that he maintained from that climb? I'll have to take another look at that. That was smooth. All the way around. Double jump out of the teleporter as well. That's going to help with that that very tight window I mentioned earlier. Sorry, I just want to see that climb again. That was sick. The ground boost here was very good. So look at this, plus back off the wall, curves around, maintains tons of speed, just barely doesn't touch the floor. Straight into the plasma climb. Speed maintained. Robotic switches. Great stuff. Next up we have Puzifer. 28.8, very close. Like a couple of runs here all bunched up together. Around the 28. Yeah, see, even having to... Oh, look at that. Ground boost, that was so good. And a similar technique as the last run. Good teleporter jump. Excellent 2x, very well timed. Great stuff. Sorry, I want to check that out one more time. But you see how at the start here he does kind of AD turning to like fix his spacing basically? And then look at this ground boost that he does. Wow. It's impressive. I think so, it's impressive for me. And then a similar technique that we saw before. Curving off the wall. Very smooth, aligning himself with that wall. Plasma climbing, or shooting the plasma as soon as possible. Solid run all round. Could have got a little bit more speed out of the plasma. But that 2x there was sublime. Well played. Next up we have O. Haze. Okay, Haze. 28.6. Is this Haze? I guess so. That's what it says on DF comps. Okay, that was sick. Oh. I'll go into that in a sec. I don't think maybe he was a little bit unhappy with that climb there. Very flat climb here, or very flat plasma, whatever. Not really a climb, is it? Nice. Back down again. Sorry, I have to see this one more time. This was a really unique, so far unique pre-fire, aiming quite high up the wall. Nice. Very well spaced, tons of speed, and then that plasma climb, like shooting himself down onto the floor, hitting the jump, and then leveling out his aim. That's a good way to get tons of speed really quickly with the plasma. And again here, very flat, and then aims down a bit once he jumps. Like, staying as flat as possible will give you the most speed, obviously, because if you aim a bit lower, you're going to climb and you trade speed for height. You know what I mean? That's a pretty basic concept, but I'll just laying it out there. So, it's those flat plasma climbs that are most impressive to me, especially when you have pads that you need to, you know, there's a hazard below you, there's a void, there's a kill plane, whatever. So yeah, very impressive. Next up we have Zerg, let's go, 28.5, top 3. Again, a little bit controlled strafe at the beginning. Nice, look at that speed. Solid teleporter jump. Not as much speed in that section as others. But, you know, it's a solid run all around. Very well played. Next up, in second place, one of my favourite runners, we have Wraith. Let's go, 28.4. Reflex gang. Again, there's that correction. Wow, 1900 before. Oh, look at that. 1900 before the ramp at the start there. That's impressive. $11.70, that's pretty good. Fantastic rockets at the end as well. That's what I expect from Wraith. Let me just see that one more time. Great ground boosts here. And 1900 before the ramp is sick. Gets the double jump, and then look at this. Flat rocket off the wall. Turns around, just barely gets over. Straight into the plasma climb. That's how it's done. That's how you do it. Slows down before the teleporter. I wonder what that is. I think it's maybe so he can so he can definitely get a double jump through the teleporter, because if you want to get a double jump before the teleporter or through the teleporter, you obviously have to land right before the teleporter. If you fall into the telly, you can't get a double jump. Obviously, you only get one jump on the other side of the telly, so you want one jump before the telly and one jump after the telly. So I think that's the reason there for slowing down right before the telly entrance, so he can guarantee himself a double jump as he goes through. Anyway, moving on. First place, we got a massive jump, over a second difference here between first and second place. Prokipop using the Proki mod, no doubt, to cheat his way to number one. Nah, I'm only messing. This is legit. 27.3. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. See on the server with Rain. Jumps as soon as possible. Nice, look at that. 12, yeah, like over 100 ups, almost over 100 ups, more than what we've seen most other people with. You know, it's so hard to see where he saves a whole over a second in this run, because it looks very similar to a lot of other runs, but man, the speed, yeah, he's just faster all the way through. A little bit of a controlled strafe here at the beginning. No GBs, yeah, very disappointed that no ground boosts. But that plasma here is very impressive. Like I said about flat plasma angles. And again here. Tons of speed here. Just more speeds all the way through, really, I think is the key to this impressive time difference between the top two runs. But yeah, no plasma ground boosts. A little bit disappointed there. That's why we need off-charking to do PGBs everywhere. Yeah, so check this out. Goes up, hits his head on the roof, angles himself, like shoots himself down into the floor, jumps, and then evens out the plasma after gaining a little bit of height, gaining him the most speed he will get from, you know, each plasma. Starts plasmaing one jump earlier. It gives him plus 700 or minus 700, but yeah, it's plus in defrag. And again there with the yeah, so I got Draconics in the chat telling me so he's 700 milliseconds ahead at the first plasma because he does it one jump earlier. One jump is about 700 milliseconds, and he's got, you know, tons of speed all the way through. So that's where the over 1 second time save comes from. We'll see that once more. Teleporter jump and plasma. Instantly shoots himself back down to the floor, gets the jump right on the edge, and then starts going all the way around. Starts to level out. 1220 is excellent speed. And again here starts to kind of level out a wee bit. Or not. Never mind. But yeah, very, very impressive from Prokipop. A well-deserved first place. We got some more CPM demos. Oops. CPM demos of the week. Right. So I'm going to show this. So this is a run I got probably months after this run. This map was in the World Cup. Just wanted to put it out there to show that I am better than 32 on this map. Honestly, I'm better than 30 on this map, but... Oh, that's the wrong demo. But I just couldn't bring myself to grind it that much. So this was the improvement that I managed to get. I was really hoping to get 29. And I may come back to this map in the future. Get myself 29. I think that plasma was kind of bad right there. I think I struggled most with this. Not specifically this, but like going from that room, that previous room to the next room, I struggled a lot with, and you can see not a lot of speed. Yeah. I could probably save 300 milliseconds and get myself a 29 on that map, maybe sometime in the future. Right, okay, we got our run from 2 to 3. NSW. What does NSW stand for again? Natural Spring Water, that's it. Lava Run. 21.2. This is a cool little strafe map. Shout outs to Tank Jr. This is the kind of thing that 2E is known for. Nice. Just that really sort of precise jump section. Almost KZ style gameplay towards the end. I think it's not the kind of thing I like to play, but it's definitely very, very impressive. Extremely precise jumps here. Takes a lot of practice. Nice. Very well played from 2. Alright. Next up we have a Wiz demo. So just to give everyone out there an idea what we're going to be looking at here, this is a tool assisted speed run. This is a scripted run. And because of that, it will be very fast moving. So if you get nauseous or anything, you know what I mean, you might want to watch out because this is, yeah, very fast. This is a new map as well from Halvor. It's called Sustained. It's a crazy weapon map. You should definitely check it out. Let's have a look, see what's going on here. You can see what I mean straight away. There's a lot of angle switches here. If you ever wondered what it was like to strafe jump and plasma climb at the same time, that's what it looks like. Crazy, crazy stuff, right? Well, don't worry, we'll see that again, because you may have blinked and missed it. Just to give you an idea. Look at this. Plasma climbing and strafe jumping at the same time. It's insane. Absolutely insane. And this here is one of my favourite parts. Right here with the grenades, shoot that over there, do an OB backwards, because why not? There's the grenades. Bang. Let's go. Lovely run there. Lovely map by Halvor, and a lovely scripted run by Cab Corp, I believe. Shoutouts to Cab and Halvor and everyone. Yeah. It's been a good show. That's all the demos I have for you today. Another quick look at those results. Massive shoutouts to Procky for an incredible difference between the first and second run. It's not, you don't see that every day, you know what I mean? Massive shoutouts to Leggy for doing so well. Steps run was also very impressive. Procky Pop again, top 3, and VQ3 as well. So yeah, Procky really coming out this week and impressing everyone. Shoutouts to all the other gamers. Shoutouts to Zerg. We don't see Zerg that often in World Cup. So yeah, cheers. Don't forget, as always, we are still trying to raise money for Ukrainian defraggers in Russian-controlled territories right now because, you know, there's a whole thing going on over there. And we're trying to help out people where we can. So please, if you've got some spare cash, donate via PayPal to defrag.cares@gmail.com. And maybe make life that tiniest little bit easier for some people who are suffering the worst conditions right now. Yeah, cheers. I've been Crazy Al. You've been beautiful. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Cheers. Have a good one. Bye-bye.